Coming up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Wizards. For the Grizzlies, they want to start this season with a bang on their home floor, showing the home fans what to expect this year. Wizards, Grizzlies, the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. You've got Hachimura. Bradley Beal is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Mo Wagner, and it's Matthews, and at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Anderson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And every year, more terrific players, Doris, coming into the NBA. How good a position do you think the league is in as far as talent?
Well, a great...
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Mo Wagner out there with Hachimura. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Matthews in at the 3 spot. Now here's Marantz. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Shot clock at 6.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamental.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Anderson outside. Back to Morant. Missed inside.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
There's the pass to Beal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
First free throw is good.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And both free throws good for Beal.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Over to the wing. And they get it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. We've seen a quick start here for the Wizards. It's a 5-point game. Beal the pass to Westbrook. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Hachimura finds Westbrook, and the basket is good. Westbrook's got his second basket.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Marantz. A floater. Hachimura grabs the miss. And the Wizards with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. And again, it's Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the left wing. Here's Valanciunas, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Hachimura. The kick out to Matthews. Another one falls for Washington.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Morant against Westbrook. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And here's Westbrook. 20 points for him last game against Memphis.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals for the game.
Now here's Matthews. 9-point game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. The Grizzlies 4th.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And Valanciunas now atop the key. He kicks it to Morant. Buries it from 3-point range. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Westbrook dishes to Beal. Pass to Hachimura. Anderson with the block. And he recovers it. Hachimura, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Brooks misses. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Washington. 6-point lead. Beal. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
So timeout called here. The first from Memphis. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Memphis ends up going with the new group, and a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Here's Jones. The offensive rebound, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He is obviously concerned about shutting off Westbrook's driving lanes. Coach said when they surround Russ with enough shooters, the defense extends, and he takes advantage. Our rotations will have to be smart and fast. If not, Kevin, Russell will have a pick-your-poison scenario at hand. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Lopez. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Lopez outside. Down low. The kick out to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Raul Neto's checked in for Washington. There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Jones, the pass to Tillman. Here's Melton. Brown with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Brown.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Winslow. Passes it to Tillman. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Unselfish basketball by Winslow. Always focus on the team's offensive success.
Here's Neto. And there's the pass to Bertens.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Washington Wizards. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
That has helped them build an advantage here. Playing with good focus and good energy.
Here's Winslow. 9-point game his last outing. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Clark, also Winslow out there, and it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
The 10th overall pick back in 2015, Justice Winslow has been fighting injuries, but he still has a chance to be very good.
Now Brown. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's blocked. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Winslow wide open, and he fires. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Neto can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside, Jones. Pass to Melton. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 to shoot. There's Winslow, and that one is good.
With Winslow, physical play doesn't necessarily take him out of his rhythm.
Neto, the pass to Lopez. He dishes it to Brown. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Brown. Wizards making a switch here. Len's checked in. And he makes both free throws. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. To the middle. No good from Clark. Washington leading now by 3. Avdia can't hit. Clark inside. Laying on him. Here's Neto. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Brown outside. Clock at 4. Here's Lopez. The Wizards with another miss. Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Brown outside. Back to Neto. For the 3. Drops in the tray. Neto's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Getting ready to come in for Washington. Mo Wagner's checked in for Lopez. Hachimura comes in for Avdia. Beal's checked in for Brown. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Raul Neto. Bain can't hit that one. Now Washington takes it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Morant with it, now guarded by Len. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Morant. Pass to Hachimura. Len, high post. Kicks it to Beal. Shoots from 14. That shot off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Morant outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Now just a 1-point Wizards lead.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot.
Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Valanciunas. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Bain. Anderson trying to free himself up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now, Steve, you look around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early.
And because they came into the season with high hopes, it's a test of their mental resolve as well, Kevin.
And it's tied up with that one. Matthews, he's checked in for Len. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Washington. They host the 76ers after this game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, their longest of the season. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Matthews against Brooks. Here's Morant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Athletic finish off an explosive drive. We've seen this movie before, folks, starring Russell Westbrook.
Morant against Westbrook. It's tipped. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Fades away. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. Davis Bertans checks in for Washington. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Westbrook. The pass to Bertans. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bain. Great D that time from Beal. So for Washington, their last game a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis. Pass to Westbrook. Bertans with the ball. Dishes it to Matthews. 5 to shoot. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Brooks. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And doing a really solid job getting that ball inside. Much more of a physical presence here in the second.
The Grizzlies have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Avdia in for Matthews. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Outside, Beal. Trying to get open is Lopez. The Wizards with another miss. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had 12 points and 3 assists. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
Well, they've gotten to the line tonight a lot. Basically, they're saying, I'm going to take it to you. And the only way you can stop me is to foul me. But here's the thing. If you're afraid to sacrifice your body, you'll never pick up a lot of free throws. So great job in the first half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. We've got Matthews, Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Mo Wagner, and it's Hachimura in at the 4 slot. Wizards trailed by 4. There's the dish to Matthews. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Now here's Marantz. Pass to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. There's Beal with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Fades and shoots. He can't hit that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Beal, that's for 2. Cans the tough leaner from the outside. Beal's got 7.
This form could have been much better seeing how much time he had to shoot that one, but he got it to fall.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Brooks with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Brooks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Morant with the steal. Passes it to Brooks. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Just 4 to shoot.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Beal. A second chance effort. Hachimura, no good. Memphis leading by 5. Inside, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Beal, the pass to Hachimura. Over Anderson. Hachimura, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Westbrook with the block. Hachimura, the pass to Wagner. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Down low, here's Morant. A shot off that time. Good D by Westbrook.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
But he gets it back. And Beal kicks to Westbrook. Another shot. Nice D from Brooks. Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Morant. Westbrook with the block. And here is Beal. 7 points in the game. And it's Westbrook missing. It's Brooks on the wing. He's covered by Beal. The pass to Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
He usually shoots a high percentage in the paint, and on that play, Valanciunas got it done.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Westbrook. That one off the back iron and out.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Both good from the line that time. Jones looking for an opening. Tillman passes to Winslow. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Memphis moving it around.
Lopez can be such a thorn in your side with his defensive presence.
Outside Westbrook. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Westbrook. Over Jones. And another miss by Washington.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Lopez with the steal. Right side Westbrook. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The Wizards 5th.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
That free throw missing. Wizards making a switch here. Neto's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Wizards trail by 12. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Brown. Some last season stats for him. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
For sure, things can get stagnant without that spark plug. He always seems to supply points for them in bunches.
They need this one. Kept alive. Here's Lopez. Nice touch on the bank shot. Lopez has got his first basket.
You love the way Robin Lopez just goes after those missed shots. That's where he can do damage.
Outside, Jones. Clark outside. Winslow with it. Just 5 to shoot.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. No good on the 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Now Winslow. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies lead by 10. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Let's take a listen now to Scott Brooks.
All we're thinking about is offense. Let's get back to what we do. Defense first, and then let's score for that. Let's not worry about our offense. Our shots are going to fall.
Craig, he's imploring his team to be better on defense.
The effort hasn't been there. They need to step it up on that side of the floor.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Clark is up there with Justice Winslow. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. From deep, Neto hits it from three-point range. Neto's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Washington. Outside, Jones. Pass to Melton. Here's Tillman. He kicks it to Winslow. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
At the line of the Wizards, Neto. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Bradley Beal's checked in for Troy Brown. He hits both from the stripe. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Winslow the bounce pass. Clark dishes to Winslow. Hands it from downtown.
Well, you know, defensively, that's what they're trying to do to Winslow. Turn him into a jump shooter, and he made them pay.
Beal the pass to Avdia. Back to Beal. Here's the triple. Cranes the three-pointer.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. Count it.
The defense did his job, but Winslow hitting with a hand in his mug.
Wizards trailed by 8. Outside Beal. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Melton. Memphis moving it around. Winslow the pass to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones for 3. They get it back. Here's Tillman. Lopez covering. Winslow against Lopez. Count it.
Shooting ability on display from Winslow. When he likes to look, he will sink it.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Group getting ready for the Wizards. Mo Wagner's checked in for Lopez. Hachimura comes in for Davis Bertans. Matthews, he's checked in for Avdia. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Raul Neto. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter. Bain, he's covered by Beal. Valanciunas, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's so good at scoring inside. You know Valanciunas can get to the line.
From Memphis, Jonas Valanciunas. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
The 5th overall pick in the draft back in 2011, Valanciunas has added wrinkles to his game every year since.
Valanciunas hits them both. Wizards trail by 12. Passes to Wagner. He dishes it to Beal. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Valanciunas. This is to Morant. That one doesn't go. Westbrook with the nice D there. Matthews passes to Wagner. Outside Beal. Here's Westbrook. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Morant outside. Westbrook with the block. And finished off by Beal.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Wizards. Hachimura's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Marantz with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
The 15-footer shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut down to 7 on the bucket from Bradley Beal.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They lead by 7. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
A really solid performance here in front of the home crowd. He may not be the star of this team, but nights like this are what make him a fan favorite. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Jonas Valanciunas. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So it gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game. For the Wizards, this one's not looking good. Here's Beal. The pass to Westbrook. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and Matthews gets it to go.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
To the paint, and there's Valanciunas on the assist by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And that's just cold
blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Pass to Valanciunas. Bain, he's covered by Beal. Shot clock at 6. Bain tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside.
14 foul. Shooting for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Washington calls timeout. They're down by 6. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Fearless. I mean, we haven't seen many like Russ. Guys who crave the biggest moments. You want someone like that on your team.
15 foul. At the line for your Grizzlies. John.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there. And that will add to their lead.
Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook double team. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Yes!
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch the fire.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line for your Grizzlies. John Morant. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hachimura. Yes!
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
At the line for your Grizzlies. Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Beal from long range nails the tray.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're leading by 2. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they foul and stop the clock.
is a personal foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, John. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Off target with that shot. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of controlling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing a good job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.